Hello students, so again I am here to tell you about how to write job application letter. Remember, every diploma holder, every degree holder, everyone aspires to get a good job, to get good placement. And in order to get a placement, first thing that we need to do is to write a job application letter and resume. So again I am here to tell you how to write your job application letter. It is also called cover letter. Now, first of all, before we go on discussing about how to write a job application letter, let me talk about the different formats of letter writing. I won't go into the details of these formats because I have already prepared some videos about formats of letter writing. You can refer to those videos, but let me refer them here. The first of all is semi block layout. What happens in semi block layout, the address of the sender and the date line as well as the complementary clause and sign, they are right aligned and rest of the matter is left aligned. This is the specialty of semi block layout or format of letter writing. The second format of letter writing is complete block layout. Now what happens in complete block layout, every part of the letter starts at the left margin line. Even the paragraphs, they start at the left margin line and there is no indentation. This is called complete block layout. But there was some problem with this complete block layout because the left side of the letter was filled with information and right side was little empty. So they came up with modified block layout. Now what is this modified block layout? All of the formalities of complete block layout are followed in modified block layout except the receiver sender's address, date line and complementary clause. They have shifted this particular three parts to the right margin line so that it becomes the balanced format of letter writing. And now this modified block layout is followed as well as complete block layout of the format letter format is also followed. So you can use either modified block layout and maybe complete block layout. Point is, in order to know more about these formats, you can refer to my videos wherein I am talking about formats of letter writing. Now let us talk about today's agenda. The today's agenda is that how to write job application letter. Now again, after knowing about the formats of letter writing, we should know the different parts of writing formal letters. See, there are two types of parts in any letter writing. Some compulsory parts of letter writings are there and some optional parts of letter writings are there. So as per the requirement of the subject of that particular letter writing, we have to use sometimes optional parts as well as compulsory parts. Obviously, without compulsory parts of the letter writing, a formal letter cannot be written. So what are these compulsory parts and optional parts that we are going to use in the letter? In the course of discussion, you will come to know about different parts of letter writing as well as how they are incorporated or used in writing job application letter. देखो, जॉब एप्लीकेशन लिखते समय, लेटर लिखते समय हमें पहले फॉर्मेट्स पे ध्यान देना होगा. जैसे कि तीन फॉर्मेट्स मैंने बोले, सेमी ब्लॉक लेआउट, कंप्लीट ब्लॉक लेआउट एंड मॉडिफाइड ब्लॉक लेआउट. इन तीनों फॉर्मेट्स के बारे में मैंने ऑलरेडी एक वीडियो में बताया है, आप उस वीडियो को रिफर कर सकते हो. नॉट ओनली दिस, हमें कौन से कंपलसरी पार्ट्स होते हैं लेटर राइटिंग के, वो भी जानना ज़रूरी होता है. तो इस डिस्कशन के दौर में आप उस कंपलसरी पार्ट्स ऑफ लेटर राइटिंग, फॉर्मल लेटर राइटिंग, वो भी आपको पता चलेगा. सो लेट अस बिगिन विद हाउ टू राइट जॉब एप्लीकेशन लेटर. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हेन यू सिलेक्ट एट A4 size, either you have to type it or write it down, and nowadays only typed print is accepted. So from the typing point of view, we will discuss this. So first of all, when you will go and start typing, at the left margin line, first of all you will write down your name and address. Means name and address of the candidate, like Ram Patil, 301 Brahman CHS, Khargar, sector 13, Navi Mumbai. So I will be writing the name of the sender, that is the candidate's name, and his or her address at the left margin line. And whatever formalities of that layout I would be following complete block layout. What happens in complete block layout of letter writing format is everything is left margin aligned. So the first part is sender's address with his or her name. The next part is date line. There is no need to mention date and then colon and then write down the date. No, directly you can mention the date in this manner, 404 April 2021. Do not write 4th or 5th like this, the th suffix and all. There is no need. Do not write the date in this manner like 04 oblique 04 oblique 2021. No, it is because sometimes it is very confusing. The computers, they follow this American style of writing the date line, and we follow British style of date writing. So British, they follow day, month and year, wherein American, they follow month, day and year. So sometimes it may pose some confusion, so it is better that you should write the date in this manner like 04 April 2021. There is no need to put full stop or comma in between. Even in the sender's address also, there is no need to put full stop or comma in between. It is because that is the speciality of complete block layout format. After that line, between two parts of the letter, always leave one line space. When you are typing, one enter space you have to leave. That is what the formality or the speciality of complete block layout. So after date line, you have to write the HR. Whoever you are writing, it may be the managing director, it may be the HR of that particular company. You have to mention the HR, that is human resource manager, and the complete address of the organization or the business house that you are writing the letter to, with its PIN and all, PIN number. So it would be the HR, human resource manager, maybe Reliance Industries, Worli, Mumbai, Maharashtra, and whatever PIN number it has, you have to mention it. Again, I am saying, do not write any full stop or comma in between, because this is complete block layout format that we are following throughout this letter. After the receiver's address, one must mention salutation. Now what is this salutation? Salutation is the greeting, the way we say hi, hello and all in our day-to-day language. Similarly, when you are writing a job application letter, we have to write the greeting. That greeting is also called salutation. Salutation means very formal. You can say that sir, or dear sir, Mr. so and so, or dear ma'am, Miss so and so. You can mention like that if you know their name, or if you don't know their name, simply say dear sir or just sir oblique ma'am. Remember, before writing that letter, you must know the gender of the person. Don't get confused or don't commit error when you are writing or addressing dear sir or dear ma'am. You must be very alert while writing the salutation. If there is a man, must say sir. If there is a woman, must say miss. So this is common sense that we must follow. After salutation, you must write the subject line. Now subject line is also called caption line. What happens in subject line? You write down subject, put a colon, and then write down application for the post of junior engineer, or maybe English teacher or lecturer, whatever position you are applying for. This is one way of writing subject. Or you can simply, without mentioning the subject word, you can simply mention that application for the post of managing director or application for the post of senior engineer. You can mention, this is also acceptable. Remember, there are so many experts online available, so many people, they have written so many things about how to write job application letter and how to write resume. When you go and refer those things, sometimes you may be confused. Remember, it should be very brief, to the point, and the person, the receiver, should understand what kind of person you are. The employer should see future employee in you. In that manner, you have to mention certain formalities you have to follow. So don't complicate the things by reading so many things about how to write job application letter and how to write resume. It is clear, whatever you are, it should be reflected on paper, because the first interaction between you and the employer is that the piece of paper, your job application letter and resume. So whatever you are, you have to simply project it in a very authentic manner, that what kind of person or employee you are. If the person feels that yes, this is the person I am looking for, the employer will call you. So there is no need to complicate the things. You can read, no doubt, but don't get confused what to incorporate in your job application letter. And you cannot incorporate all the tips that are shared online by so many experts. because every position, every organization, every business house is different. So it is better to remain authentic. Whatever you are, whatever proofs you have, whatever skills you have, incorporate them on the piece of paper. But these are the certain formalities that you must follow. You cannot simply randomly express yourself on the piece of paper and ask the employer that, okay, read, these are my qualities, and whatever qualities you feel relevant, point out and then call me if you wish. No, as per the position that you are applying for, you have to incorporate what kind of skills, experience, and relevant responsibilities that you have undertaken. You have to write down only those, and the person should be able to understand it at a glance. Fine. So after writing caption or subject line, there comes body of the letter, and in the body of the letter there are 3 paragraphs that you must mention. Now what you need to mention in 3 paragraphs: number 1 paragraph, you must mention that you are what kind of position you are applying for, number 1, and from where you came to know about that position. See, the resource from where you came to know about the position should be authentic first of all, and the resource should have some standard. It may be the employee of that particular organization, it may be any newspaper. Newspaper means not the local newspaper but the standard newspaper. It shows that your choice, if you are reading a local newspaper, and whether you are reading some national or international newspaper. Obviously, wherever the advertisement is there, if you mention the authentic resource, that is acceptable. So you mention in the first paragraph of the body of the job application letter, you must mention from where you came to know about the position and the position that you are applying for. These 2 things you must mention in the first paragraph. That's it. There is no need to incorporate so many things in the first paragraph. The first paragraph of any letter writing should be the reason why you are writing the letter. Now there comes the second paragraph. Now between 1 and 2 paragraph, leave 1 line space. This spacing is always there, not only between 2 parts of the letter, but in 2 paragraphs of the body you have to leave 1 line space, that is 1 enter space when you are typing it. In second paragraph, this is very important paragraph. In second paragraph, you must mention the highly relevant skills, the experience, the training, the education, the complementary courses that you have done, which are highly relevant to the position that you are applying for. This is the chance that you can reach to the person, to the employer, and the employer will feel that yes, this is the person I am looking for, so let me call him for the personal interview. So in the second paragraph, you must write which is very relevant, any skill, any responsibility that you performed initially or in the current organization wherever you are working, or maybe you might have worked somewhere. So you must mention the responsibility that you have carried in your previous job, or maybe you are carrying in your current job. So mention that responsibility which is very relevant to the current position that you are applying for. This way you can convince the would-be employer to call you for the next round. So please write down this second paragraph in such a manner. When you are talking about responsibilities, education and training, or your hobbies and interests in this second paragraph, it does not mean that it should be filled with too much of information. No, which is highly relevant, very crisply you can mention it over there. There is no need to write an essay. There is no need, and there is no need to repeat the resume. Whatever there is in the resume, you are not supposed to repeat as it is, but you must write it down how it is very relevant for the position that you are applying for. That much you have to mention. Now the third paragraph. In the third paragraph, you must mention that you must request the would-be employer that based on your merits, based on your experience, if you are given a chance to appear for the personal interview, you are ready to give or highlight something more about the responsibilities that you have carried, or the experience you have, or the training you have undergone. So in the third paragraph, request the employer to call you for the personal interview. After third paragraph, there is a need to complimentary close. Now what is this complimentary close? It is to say goodbye to the person. And how do you say? In a very professional manner, in a very formal manner, you should say yours sincerely. Leave some space for the signature, write down your name. So yours sincerely, signature Ram Patil, if Ram Patil is the candidate. So in this way you have to write the letter, job application letter. As I said, don't complicate the things. Whatever you are, authentically portray yourself, but in a very brief manner, to the point you have to mention. It is also called cover letter, as I said. Sometimes it is required, sometimes it may not be required. The person will simply ask you to send a resume, but it is always preferred that you attach your cover letter with resume. So it would be better. Doesn't matter the employer has asked for it or not asked for it. तो इस प्रकार हम लोगों को जॉब एप्लीकेशन लेटर लिखना है. अभी कुछ टिप्स है हाउ टू राइट वेरी इफेक्टिव जॉब एप्लीकेशन लेटर. सर्टन टेक्निकलिटीज दैट यू नीड टू फॉलो. लेट अस हैव अ डिस्कशन एट. नंबर 1, before you write any job application letter, first of all, what you need to do, find out the position that you are applying for, what kind of responsibilities the position has, what kind of skills that are required by the position, what kind of education, training, any computer course or any complementary course that the position requires. Find out, and then find out what you have actually. So whatever is relevant between what the employer or the position demands and what you have, whatever the position demands and the same things if you have, it may be your experience, your skills, it may be your training, your education, pen them down, because that is how you are going to write and you are going to highlight in job application letter as well as in resume, and that will make you a highly deserving candidate to be called for personal interview or maybe finally selected for that position. You never know, right? So don't keep any stone unturned. Remember, don't take it casually. Don't feel that yes, in personal interview anyway I will manage it. No doubt you are knowledgeable, no doubt you are knowledgeable, and no doubt you can crack any interview, but in the first attempt, that is the first communication between you and the employer is the job application letter and resume. And if you cannot express or you could not express properly in that particular job application letter and resume, and if you are rejected then and there itself, so that is your loss. And not only your loss, it would be the loss of that company also, because they might lose a good employee like you before hiring you. So please don't keep any stone unturned. सब try करना है. पहले क्या रिक्वायरमेंट है उस पोजीशन की, अकॉर्डिंग टू द पोजीशन मुझ में वो सब चीज़ें हैं क्या, तो उनको लिखो, साइड में लिखो. अभी लिखना नहीं है, टाइप करना शुरू नहीं करना है जॉब एप्लीकेशन का, ये पहले करो. दूसरी बात क्या करना है, जितना भी आपको एजुकेशन वगैरह जो रेलेवेंट आपने लिखा, तो उसमें से एजुकेशन तो सबके पास होगी. there would be so many people who are educated and eligible for that position. So education को उतना ज़्यादा importance नहीं है as such. Then what is required? The actual skills that are required by that position. For example, वो अगर position है English teacher की, right? तो English teacher की ये position है, तो हमें exactly क्या पता करना चाहिए कि उस English teacher को पढ़ाना क्या है. ग्रामर पढ़ाना है, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल पढ़ाना है, लिंग्विस्टिक्स पढ़ाना है, स्टाइलिस्टिक्स पढ़ाना है, वो आपको जानना है. अगर उस पोजीशन के इंग्लिश टीचर को अगर ग्रामर पढ़ाना है, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू शुड आस्क योरसेल्फ, एम आई रियली गुड इन इंग्लिश ग्रामर टीचिंग. अगर आपका आंसर यस है, तो आपके स्किल्स में आपको मेंशन करना है कि वेरी गुड एट ग्रामर, इंग्लिश ग्रामर टीचिंग. तो इस प्रकार आपने वो पेन डाउन करना है, लिखना है सीक्वेंस वाइज. हाईली रेलेवेंट नंबर 1, उसके बाद एज पर द इंपॉर्टेंस एंड एज पर द रेलेवेंस सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, ऐसे पॉइंट्स आपको लिखने हैं. मार्क माय वर्ड्स. तो उसके बाद क्या करना है, जो भी आप लिखोगे, जो भी आपने लिखोगे, आप जब टाइप करना शुरू करोगे, सब टाइप होने के बाद आपको उसको प्रूफ रीड करना है. प्रूफ रीड नॉट ओनली इन टर्म्स ऑफ स्पेलिंग, स्पेलिंग तो करना ही है, आपको इंडेंशन देखना है कि कहीं पे स्पेसिंग इधर उधर हुआ है क्या, पैराग्राफ स्पेसिंग गलत हो गई है क्या, मार्जिन लाइन गलत हो गई है क्या, कहाँ पे ज़्यादा स्पेस हो गई है क्या, कहाँ पे कैपिटल होना चाहिए लेकिन कैपिटल नहीं हुआ है. एवरीथिंग रिलेटेड टू लैंग्वेज आपको करना है. स्पेस के बारे में आपको प्रूफ रीड करना है. उसके बाद आपको करना है ग्रामर के बारे में प्रूफ रीड करना है कि कभी कभी होता है सब्जेक्ट वर्ब कॉन्कर्ड हमारा खराब हो जाता है. You think about, and don't be overconfident about it. You know the spelling, but sometimes because in the hurry, because of the typing error, it may happen. तो आप वहाँ पे जाके ये एक्सप्लेन नहीं करोगे कि सर मुझे ये नहीं लिखना था, मुझे वो लिखना था. वहाँ पे एक्सक्यूज नहीं है. या वो बंदे को थोड़े ना पता है कि नहीं यार ये गलती से हो गया होगा, मे बी इट मे बी स्लिप ऑफ पेन और स्लिप ऑफ टंग. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. सो आपको प्रूफ रीड करना है बिकॉज इट्स अ फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन बिटवीन यू एंड द वुड बी एम्प्लॉयर. सो डोंट कीप एनी स्टोन अनटर्न एज आई सेड. उसके बाद प्रूफ रीडिंग करते समय आपको डेट देखना है, वो भी चेक करना है. लेवल ऑफ फॉर्मेलिटी एंड पोलाइटनेस. कभी कभी हम लोग काफ़ी ज़्यादा पोलाइट हो जाते हैं लिखते समय, या काफ़ी समटाइम्स एरोगेंस भी लग जाता है, या समटाइम्स ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस लग जाता है. अब ये कैसे होता है? ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस, एरोगेंस या ज़्यादा पोलाइटमेंट. आई डेस्परेटली नीड अ जॉब. सो दिस इज लाइक बेगिंग. Remember, we are not going to beg the job, and the person is not going to favor you by offering you a job. He has the opening and you are going to work for him, and in return obviously he is also going to get benefit, and out of that benefit, some part of that benefit he is going to offer you as a salary. So उसको beg करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. उल्टा अगर आप बहुत बढ़िया स्किल्ड एम्प्लॉय हो, द एम्प्लॉयर विल कम एंड बेग कि भाई मेरे लिए काम करो. वो ठीक रहेगा, बट यू शुड नॉट गो एंड बेग. Not only in your writing, not only in your sentence. So please make sure that everything at formal level you have written. There is no begging, there is no arrogance. Proofread this. Sometimes it may happen. कभी कभी हमें लगता है यार मैं अगर ऐसा शब्द यहाँ पे लिखूँ तो. टेक एक्सपर्ट एडवाइस. अगर आजू बाजू में कोई है उनको दिखाओ. लेट देम रीड एज अ थर्ड पार्टी कि उनको कैसे लग रहा है. हमें तो अपनी जो भी टाइपिंग या लिखाई होती है वो अच्छी ही लगती है, नो डाउट. लेकिन थर्ड पर्सन को, जो कि हमसे रिलेटेड नहीं है, मम्मी डैडी नहीं, उनको दिखा सकते हो, लेकिन थर्ड पर्सन को भी आप ये दिखा सकते हो, बिकॉज दिस इज द फॉर्मल इंटरेक्शन बिटवीन यू एंड द एम्प्लॉयर. तो आप यहाँ पे भी चांस ले सकते हो, दूसरों की मदद ले सकते हो, कोई इशू नहीं. उसके बाद आपको पास बहुत सारा एक्सपीरियंस है, बहुत सारे स्किल्स है, लेकिन आपको वो सब लिखने नहीं है. बी ब्रीफ. जॉब एप्लीकेशन लेटर हो या रेज्यूमे हो, बी ब्रीफ. हाईली रेलेवेंट, थोड़ा सा रिलेवेंट लास्ट पॉइंट होना चाहिए आपको. जो इररिलेवेंट है, डजंट मैटर, यू हैव सो मेनी स्किल्स एंड सो मेनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज एंड सो मच ऑफ ट्रेनिंग्स एंड कॉम्प्लीमेंटरी कोर्सेज दैट यू हैव डन, बट दीज कॉम्प्लीमेंटरी कोर्सेज आर नॉट रेलेवेंट टू द पोजिशन दैट यू आर अप्लाइंग फॉर. देयर इज नो नीड टू मेंशन देम. You are not supposed to bother the person because he doesn't have or she doesn't have that much of time to go through what kind of experience you have. No, maybe 10 pages. No, there is no need. Be brief. Be brief in the sense highly relevant skills, education, training as per the position that you are applying for. You have to note down or pen down in that particular job application letter. उसके बाद आपको क्या करना है? Certain technicalities of the job application letter that you have to follow. Now, what are these technicalities? When you are typing, leave 1.5 inch space at the left margin line, because whenever the person wants to file it, if it is available, he has to have that particular space to file it, and then also your resume is visible. So 1.5 inch left margin line, and rest of the sides 1 inch. This much of space you have to leave. And the paragraph spacing should be 1.5. After you type everything, select everything, go to paragraph and select 1.5, you will get it. After that, the style of your typing should be either Times New Roman or Calibri. And the font size should be between 10 to 12. Now when I say 10 to 12 means, 10 means what? If you have much information to incorporate, which is very relevant, कि वही आप डिलीट ही नहीं कर पा रहे हो, तो थोड़ा सा फॉन्ट साइज 10 का रखो, ताकि बहुत सारी ज़्यादा चीज़ें आप उस लेटर में डाल सकते हो. अगर ज़्यादा चीज़ें नहीं है बताने की, यू आर अ फ्रेशर, तो ज़्यादा चीज़ें नहीं है, तो यू कैन गो टू 12. लेकिन 12 फॉन्ट साइज के ऊपर मत जाओ. दैट डजंट लुक गुड. That doesn't look good. So 10 to 12 would be font size. Calibri or Times New Roman should be your style of typing, and this paragraph spacing should be 1.5. Left margin side 1.5 inch space margin line, and rest of the sides 1 inch. Next is quality of the paper. The size should be A4 size and the quality should be good. The printing ink should be clear enough. Sometimes it may happen that there is no ink in that particular printer, so it may be not clear, and by the time your resume or the job application letter reaches to the employer, and by the time he opens it, sometimes the gap of 1 month or 2 months takes place, and in between the ink becomes more faint, so the person won't be able to understand what you have written. So make sure that the ink is very clear. These technicalities you should follow, and job application should be strictly 1 page. There are so many things that you want to write, but strictly 1 page. And finally, and at the end of the job application letter, you should write, as I said, your sincerely signature and your name. So these are the things that you must follow in job application letter. How to write resume in the next video I will tell you. Till then, good luck.